ಮಕ್ಕಳ ವೈದ್ಯರ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಆಂಟಿಬಯೋಟಿಕ್ ಔಷಧಿ ಬಳಕೆಯ ನಿಯಮಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಂಟಿ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಪೀವರ್ಡ್ ವೇಶ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲ್ನ ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಭಾರತದ ಮೊದಲ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಮೈಸೂರಿನ ಜೆಎಸ್ಎಸ್ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಯ ಶ್ರೀ ರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಸಭಾಂಗಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯೋಜಿಸಲಾಯಿತು. ಅಂತೆಯೇ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ 150ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ವೃತ್ತಿಪರರು ಪಾಲ್ಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದರು. ಇದೇ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಕುರಿತು ಮಕ್ಕಳ ವೈದ್ಯರ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಾಜೇಶ್ವರಿ ಮಾದಪ್ಪ ಮತ್ತು ಬಸವಣ್ಣಗೌಡಪ್ಪ ಮಾತನಾಡಿದರು.
So this is very unfortunate attitude which is not evidence based, which is not ethical, which is why we are having this kind of meeting today. So it is high time that we listen to the microbiologist, their profile of antibiogram and the prevailing situation in the institution, in the hospital, in going to face with many organisms which cannot be treated, because you cannot go on inventing every day one new antibiotic. So these few points, I am not here as an expert in this area, but I am sure the organizers have made efforts to bring you all to interact, learn all about the antibiotic stewardship. Every hospital, it is a mandatory to have a hospital infection control committee, and that is only designed to see that you control infections and you drive the clinicians to understand the only appropriate essential use of antibiotics.
Digant Shastri, he is very much interested in this and he always talks about this. And it is true, as the principal also told just now, Dr. Naranappa also has stressed on that where are we heading for? Are we heading towards the pre-antibiotic era after exhausting everything? And wherever any speaker speaks on this subject, he says that last 10 years we don't have any new antibiotics.
And the disease is healed. So because of this simplistic idea about the disease, this whole story, when it started, if you think back, it started about 100 years ago with the antibiotic revolution, and then they found it was such a transformative thing for the entire medical field that it took everybody by a storm. It was like you found a molecule that could enter you through the mouth and then go in the bloodstream, go and target the particular bacteria, kill the bacteria and heal disease. So at that time, those diseases which were not at all treatable, like tuberculosis, syphilis, became miraculously treatable and people got cured. So over the 100 years, we have kind of lost track of what guides us to use these antibiotics, and hence we are at a scenario where we might go back to a situation where infections may no longer be treatable. We might go back by 100 years. So there may be infections and we are using antibiotics, but the bacteria have learned to overcome it. That is, antibiotic resistance. So maybe general public thinks the resistance happens in human beings. No, it happens in the bacteria. And I would have a few, I think I've already given the press to go to the public and educate the public regarding this, about 10 points. So I'd request you to, explain this to the public. So always each patient, if they seek only the advice of a qualified doctor, then this scenario would get better, because that is not the case, at least in rural Mysore. And there is also, you have to help, so many other smaller steps are there. You have to help prevent infections by hygiene. You have to prevent infections by using vaccines. And you have to know that all diseases do not need antibiotics. Common cold, flu, they are not requiring even a doctor's prescription for anything. You can just wait. So I want to tell you that the rise of antibiotic resistance is going to lead to untreatable infections, and without our action today, without our education of the general public, as well as, of course, we are going to be setting the stewardship program, educate all the medical professionals, and that's going to be going in a very scientific way. but the general public also need to know and need to act as a force so that we can have a future where minor injuries will not become fatal to a human being tomorrow. Thank you very much.
ಇನ್ನು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ವೈದ್ಯರ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಾಜೇಶ್ವರಿ ಮಾದಪ್ಪ, ಬಸವಣ್ಣ ಗೌಡಪ್ಪ, ನಾರಾಯಣಪ್ಪ, ಶ್ರೀನಾಥ್ ಮುರಳಿ, ಕೃಷ್ಣಕುಮಾರ್, ಸಂಜಯ್ ಮತ್ತಿತರರು ಹಾಜರಿದ್ದರು.